Good morning. Hello, everyone. So we will start today on our course phonetics to focus on how to pronounce the words. So we will start our sessions. It will be like a practical session and just like started to how we're going to translate. Um, and even, we're focusing on some, okay, words vocabulary, but at the same time, we're gonna like read an article, and at the same time, you're going to focus on these words. And alongside this one, I'm gonna like send you also some like exercises, and you're gonna like also record your voice and send it to me via WhatsApp or using your model, even if you record it and then upload it like on your Word or sorry, in Microsoft Word or something, and then send it to me or via email. So you are free to do whatever you want. So we will start it to having this article, Introduction to Alice Adventures in Wonderland. We all know that we have like this novel, but we will start to focusing on pronouncing these words. So let's start. For example, here we have this word, and this is the transcription. So when we started to look at this word, we have P, like here, underline like P, S-E. So are we going to pronounce this P, or we going to focus on S? So here we're gonna focus on S, S, not MP. P is silent. So here, pseudonym, pseudonym. Okay, pseudonym. So here means that a name used by somebody, especially a writer, instead of their real name. Okay, so let's start with this one. So peculiar. So here, if you notice that we have stress in peculiar. So peculiar. So here, P is like one syllable. هنا هذا مقطع. And then this is the second syllable. Do we have here two syllables? So because we separated by stress. Peculiar. Here we have also yeah, yeah, yeah. Look at this. Yeah, yeah. So don't forget this one. Kia, Kia, Kia. Let's look. Peculiar, peculiar, peculiar. Okay? It's like strange or unusual. Review, review. So when it's difficult for you to like pronounce the word, I think yes, okay, it's grounded. Review, 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 review. It's like a report in which somebody gives their opinion of a book, play, or a film. I always read the book reviews in the newspaper. Okay, let's move to the next one. Let's start. Yes. How syllable do we have? Okay, that's right. Two. M, natanan. Ma, ma. This is chwa. Natani. Monotony. Monotony. Let's see. Monotony. Boring, lack of variety. So I want to go on a trip to break the monotony of my everyday life. This one, where is the stress in the first? So this is like um, mm, manuscript. Let's see. Manuscript. So you have to say the word three times. Manuscript. Manuscript. A copy of a book before it has been printed. And it's words like use it, it's like a historical word. Manuscript like this one. Yes. Yeah. يعني إنه just like يعني مثلا وثيقة الاستقلال. So استقلال بيكون like this something that is old one, historical one, or anything like for our like if we have something like related to past. So it's like a old paper. So it's manuscript. This one, ma, ha, 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 midge, hamage. Hamage. So let's see, hamage. I've written this song as a homage to my mother. So let's move to this one. I just want you to notice that we have US and UK, for example, Cambridge Dictionary, and this homage, or well, this is British, ho, ho. So this is like pronounced like oh, like this. While this, ah, let's see. Okay. So, for example, what's an homage, by the way? It's like deep respect, okay? Deep respect and often praise shown for a person or a god. Homage to, okay? Or pay homage. This is a location that we have like coming together, give homage. So this a day when we encourage people. This is like encourage. You can pronounce encourage or encourage. Let's see. Look, encourage in UK. Encourage, encourage, or so like bird or ka, this one, carriage, or this is like a bird, encourage, encourage, encourage. Encourage. So, you have to know these differences even because you are gonna like be a teacher, you're gonna be a translator. So all of these like differences and pronunciations, you have to notice them. So let's back again to what we had before. Okay. Okay. So I've written this song as a homage. Okay, as a homage to my mother, يعني as respect to my mother, manuscript. Man, like this, manatani was like a boring lack of variety, يعني أحادي. So I want to go on a trip to break the monotony of my everyday life. يعني it's something like كآبة يعني ممكن يكون monotony. Review. Peculiar. So here, peculiar. So like you have to notice this. Yeah. It's something unusual. يعني غريب. Okay. And this is like pseudonym. Pseudonym. So let's see. Pseudonym. So let's back here. Let's see. Pseudonym. So here, so you don't pronounce this word like sorry, it's lar pa. Okay, it's like silent when we started with s. Pseudonym. It's like a كيمياء يعني إنه under she writes under pseudonym, and this is like the pseudonym. Pseudonym. Okay. Let's start it like back again. These words you have to keep in your mind, okay? And I'm gonna like send it even to you. Uh, Send all this vocabulary, and you're gonna like also practice pronunciation of these words and send it to me, okay? It would be like a folder, and I'm just giving you like many sessions that is focusing on pronouncing words, and then started to like distinguish between them. So I'm going to start reading the article, and I think yes, that will be like okay, yeah. So let's see. Alice Adventure. Alice Adventures in Wonderland. Alice is Wonderland for short, is a novel that was published in 1865 by Charles Lutwidge Douglas under pseudonym Lewis Carroll. The book presents the adventure of a little girl who has fallen down a rabbit hole to fantasy world populated by all sorts of peculiar creatures. So here, all of these words we pronounced before, okay? Okay. Initially, this is like initially, okay? The book wasn't very popular. It generally got bad reviews, but by the end of the 19th century, so you have to stop when you read it. So look at me. Initially, stop. The book wasn't very popular. It generally got bad reviews, but by the end of the 19th century, it started to be highly regarded and recognized as one of the most valuable stories of all time. Stop. So when we, okay, you have to pay attention to the full stop. Let's see. In July 1962, Charles Dutchison rode in a boat on a small river in Oxford, England, with a friend in the three doors of Henry Liddon, a professor at Oxford University. During the trip, Justin told a children's story features Alice, a young girl, looking at the monotony of everyday life. So here, looking to break the monotony of everyday life. So we have here this word before, monotony. The children enjoyed the story very much. And one of them, Alice Little, asked Dickinson to write story down for her. 2 years later, Dickinson gave Alice the manuscript of Alice Adventure in Wonderland with the following dedication. Written on the first page, a Christmas gift to a dear child in a memory of a summery day. Over the year, the book became very popular and it was republished several times. It has received several big screen, stage, and musical adaptations, and it was even published in comic book form on 6 occasions. The character of Alice, a young girl going on a fantasy quest, has inspired several other characters in a word literature and film who pay homage to original story. Homage. So did you see how it's like a reading article? It would be like pay attention to the comma. When you see comma, you have to full stop. You have to stop or pause, and then you started initially. The book wasn't very popular and it's generally got bad reviews, but by the end of the 19th century, it started to be highly regarded and recognized as one of the most valuable stories of all time. Stop. So don't forget that you have to pause this, okay? You are not running, but you are going to read as there are like audience, okay, in front of you, and you're going to read it, and at the same time to make it like understandable reading, understandable reading إنه قراءة مفهوم وإنه نفهمها as a comprehend each word you're going to say. So thank you so much. This is a practice for this vocabulary. I'm gonna send you this vocabulary and you're gonna practice them and send it to me and send these pronunciation of these words. Thank you so much. And if you have any question, don't hesitate to ask me. Bye bye. مع السلامة. Stay safe.